darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess with Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watching one of my videos. If you've been watching my videos and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and take some time out to support my channel and my work by clicking on the subscribe button and give it a like if this resonates with you. For those of you, my Capella members, you are the most amazing people on the planet. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. I'm so glad you were part of my circle, my Capella circle. If you're interested in a personal reading, or if you want to set up for an awesome Capella membership, which you can learn more about in the end of the video, check out the description box below, or you can go to capellawellness.com and check out the amazing things I have to offer, along with my very, very impactful Capella memberships. Lastly, if you would like to support the work that I do and my channel, you can do so by submitting a donation or choosing an item from my wish list. More information about where those things are, how you can donate, how you can access my wish list on Amazon, those are in the description box below. Okay, just scroll down further and you'll see the links to where you can make a donation and where you can view my wish list. All right, if you do choose any one of those options to support me and my channel and the work that I do, may that be returned to you tenfold. I wish you guys a wonderful week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. I send you many blessings and much, much love, as I always do. One quick thing that I want to mention. I am hosting an 11/11 portal empowerment session on Friday, November 11th, 2022 at noon. Okay, if you are a Capella member already, that event is going to be free for you. If you would like to join the rest of the awesome community, you can go buy your seats to join us. If you want to learn more about that, go ahead and check out the description box or go click on the link with regards to the event so that you can get more information. The link will take you to the page that explains more as to what we're going to do, because it's going to be one of the most powerful days in decades. So I would love for you guys to be there. The link in the description box will take you to that page to give you more on what we're going to be doing in that session. And also, if you can't make the live session at noon on Friday, you can still watch the replay and it will still be effective for you, okay? Because I know it's in the middle of the day. I know people work. So if you would like to join us and get some boost up your manifestation skills, your power, all these other things, I would highly recommend you sign up if you're not a member already and join us. And if you can't join us live, as I said, go ahead and watch the replay later that day or the weekend or whenever you have free time, okay? So again, the link to get your seat is in the description box if you are not a Capella member. All right, so let's see what your overall theme is, Aquarius. The air signs have been long this week, but hey, holy shit, what is going on with the air signs? Your card came out. The same thing happened to Gemini. Okay, collaborate. It's all about you, Aquarius. Let's see what we get for your reading today. Bottom of the deck is a Descendant. Invitation. All right. That's so funny because I was inviting you guys to join me and the family, the Capella family, on Friday for our empowerment summit, our session, our 11/11 portal event. Okay. So you are coming out already. All right. This theme for this week. Oh my God, Aquarius, look. It's 11. I was just talking about the 11/11 portal, right? It's not a coincidence. You guys, the humanitarians, you're all about collaboration. You're all about teamwork. You're all about doing things for the greater good of humanity, right? This could be very well encouraging you guys to join in on the event that I'm hosting on Friday, okay? Now, this is a time to get with other people and build amazing things. This is a time to be utilizing your gifts, your talents, your skills with others to create something masterful. I'm seeing 3 of Pentacles with this. So Um, I swear, every time I channel, this happens. Anyway, I'm hearing it's time to pour from your cup to somebody else's, something like to have them pour your cup into yours. That could be like a 2 of cups type of thing. But you're being asked to get out there and engage with others. Maybe build your own communities, all right? Build your own workstations. Oh, that's funny. Build your own support groups, teams, whatever. You guys are here to be leaders, all right? Start setting things up and start inviting people to them. Like what I've been doing, I'm trying to do a lot more collaboration. I'm trying to do a lot more community work. I'm thinking about, but it's more group sessions, right? So if you become a Capella member, there's going to be more group sessions involved with those memberships, depending on your tiers. So, you are ruled by Uranus. That's the rebel planet. Okay? It's about freeing yourself from tradition and doing what everybody else does. Aquarians are known to be the quote-unquote weirdos, but we're awesome in that right because we don't necessarily conform to what everybody else does. We are very, very unique. We are all unique in our own right, but Aquarians kind of take it up a notch, right? You guys go in your spaceships. There's a little bit of a detachment here because some of you just got to get away from the norm, right? Because it doesn't make sense to you guys sometimes. You have a tendency to not fit in anywhere. And a lot of us who are being called for higher purposes, that tends to be the case. But you guys, it's more so with you than anybody else from what I am getting, okay? But here's the thing. There's this surprise that people get because your Uranus is about surprise, expect the unexpected. I'm here, showing up at your door. You know, people look at you like, wait a minute, that Aquarius does that? Aquarius does this, right? Aquarius doesn't look like XYZ. How are they doing that? That type of energy, right? Some of you tend to not really care about what other people think because you are so different. You're able to think outside the box. You are innovation, Aquarius. You see things that other people don't see. You get things that other people don't get. Because you have the ability to think outside the box, you come up with wild and crazy ideas. Other people will think they're wild and crazy, but when you actually put it into a project or you put it into the physical or you do something with those innovative ideas, they become very impactful. They become very inspirational, right? This is all about technology. Some of you may be asking to collaborate with others on a social media platform or making something innovative with technology, some sort of website, an actual device. I don't know. You guys know what you've been planning on, what you've been wanting to do. There are some others of you who are Aquarians who aren't necessarily that engaged in technology, all right? You may be using old phones, old computers, and I'm not saying that you have to go out there and get the latest computer, laptop, or tablet, or phone. That's not what I'm saying. Some of you are still doing the old school way of things. And part of this collaboration is asking you to work with those who are a little bit more technologically advanced and learn from them, okay? Maybe somebody who's more advanced with you with regards to technology, you're supposed to work with them to create something different. All right? Go by what you know, but also work with others who may know certain things that you just don't get right now or you're not aware of. And that doesn't mean you're less intelligent, Aquarius, because you're air. You are very intelligent. It's for some of you, it's a matter of working with others to boost some sort of skill that you may not have, or to boost a skill that you already possess. But it's going to add some sort of advancement to it. And I'm getting for some of you technological advancement. Maybe some of you guys with these ideas, these innovative ideas, you thinking outside the box, you are being asked to incorporate something with technology into this. Maybe you're here to create a completely different social media platform. Okay? I don't know. Maybe you do something very different with a website compared to what other people do with regards to whatever your mission is. Okay? Start calling in those people who will not only support you, but will not, I'm hearing shit on your ideas. I literally just had heard that. My guides are hilarious. I have the best guides on the planet. There's something about collaborate with somebody where it's healthy, it's harmonious, it's two of cups, it's like-minded. Same dreams, same ideas, same values. You see things the same. Because so many people around you don't. So there's something about working with somebody who can probably make your dreams come true, and you know who this person is, or working with somebody who has more knowledge about something than you do, or whatever this collaboration means for you. But be careful who you're choosing as your partner here, as your team. Because, again, if you guys don't have the same Aquarius mindset I'm hearing, you may work with people who will shit on your ideas, who will shit on your dreams and be like, that's too weird, Aquarius. That will never work. That doesn't make any sense. You guys aren't supposed to make sense. Because usually, with whatever you guys come up with, it ends up taking off. It ends up being something that has never been done or seen before. Maybe some of you are really encouraged to really start thinking outside the box. Stop doing whatever it is that you're doing in the same way that everybody else is doing it. You know it doesn't work for you, Aquarius. You feel odd. You feel weird. You're like, this doesn't fit. It doesn't make sense. This could be better this way, or I could do it this way. And some people will look at you like, what the hell is that? That's different. I've never seen that before. I don't know how it works. But that's because you guys you're supposed to be an integral part of it actually helping humanity to advance. Okay? You guys are the aliens of the zodiac. You guys are out there. But accept that with a healthy sense of pride, Aquarius. I know for me, my moon's in Aquarius, if you don't already know. That's super weirdo there. And of course, that also tells me that I gotta detach emotionally in some cases to help myself calibrate, to help me be like, I can't deal with all this socialization because I need to, my energies are getting weirded out, or I don't get what these people are talking about. Or it could even be, guys, that they're at a lower vibration than you. And this is not to judge those people. They're just not awake yet, right? So you go out there and you're like, okay, you can engage with these people, but sometimes you just got to pull yourself out of that group, of that even family sometimes, community. Other people may look at you like, how come you don't get it? How come you don't see it the way I do? It's because it's not in your nature, Aquarius, to see it that way. Create that community of like-minded people. Go work with whoever you've been itching to work with, Aquarius. Because you guys are going to build something great. For whatever reason, one of my guides is throwing out the Gemini-Pisces dynamic, which I talk about in my Gemini readings, because you don't necessarily have to be an Aquarius sun to watch this. And this is water, but I know you guys are not water, but we're looking at water here. I do know that so they want me to say this for a reason, and when a Gemini and a Pisces collaborate, sometimes people don't think that that is a good mix,
But from what I read, that type of combination creates some incredibly innovative ideas. So take that how it resonates. They wanted me to say that for whatever reason. It may not make sense to you, but they wanted me to say it. Start doing something, Aquarius, to bring other people in. And it doesn't have to be with technology either, right? But for most of you, there's something technical here that you guys are supposed to use to create something big. By doing this, you're going to bring in other like-minded people. You're going to help get the word out. You're going to help others, to inspire others, help others to think outside the box, to become their unique selves, to be that rebel, but a good rebel, meaning I'm not doing it like everybody else does. I'm going to shock people. I'm going to surprise people. You're going to help others to free themselves of tradition, of the conformity, like the Hierophant, of being like everybody else, because we are not like everybody else. All right. And with this invitation at the bottom of the deck, if you're being invited or called to do something, do it. If you are the one who wants to work with someone, you want to create something amazing, then go reach out to that person. And I get a strong feeling that you guys know who that is. Invite others in to collaborate. This could very well be about the portal summit, the session that I'm holding on Friday, right? You guys could be doing something similar, or you do something the next week, or you come up with some sort of event where you guys could all work on something. It could even just be collaborating to help raise the consciousness of the planet, to raise the vibration of the planet. It could be as simple as that. Okay? They want me to read the challenge and the gift portions of this card, okay? So the challenge is, spiritual practice and personal philosophy can be used to bypass authentic emotions. So be honest with yourself and don't try to talk yourself into feelings you think you should have, or onto a path that others find more socially acceptable. If your philosophy clashes with your honest feelings, then your philosophy needs to evolve. If your lifestyle is not in line with your philosophy, then one or both need to change. The gift here is the authentic Aquarius gift encourages you to let go of previous constructs and listen to the source within. Honor the reality that you are a unique individual, but you also have a responsibility to contribute to the health of your community. This is not just a one-sided thing with regards to your mission, Aquarius. You are all about community, humanity, collaboration, innovation, and doing it in a very different way. Do not think that nobody will listen. Do not think that nobody will grab onto this. Don't think anybody, don't put it in your head that it's not going to work. It's too quote unquote weird. It's too different. It's too out there. Just wait. Because God gifted you with that intelligence to create those things that other people have never thought of before. But when you get those ideas and you create those things, you are meant to share it with the world. You do not keep that to yourself. Everyone is here to share their gifts, their talents, their energy, but also to protect the energy too. But this is also, again, but dealing with those people who see things the way you do. Have the same causes, the same values, right? Same vibrations. I did a manifestation affirmation with my group, with my members on Tuesday night. And one of the affirmations was, I am a unique and beautiful soul. Maybe some of you should put that in the comments below and start saying it to yourself. Your uniqueness is what makes you beautiful. It makes you amazing, Aquarius. Don't try to fit in with everybody else. It's like the Dr. Seuss quote. Why bother to fit in when you were made to stand out? You were born to stand out. It's your time to shine, Aquarius. It's about showing the world the real you. And not being afraid of it, no matter how weird, quote unquote weird, you are. All right? You guys may have been the black sheep in the family. You may have been the odd man out. But there's something very, very special with that, Aquarius. Create comfortable, safe places for others. Or join communities, support groups, where they offer a safe place, a comfortable, harmonious, peaceful place. It's one or the other. You create that, or you join that. Or if you join one that already exists, maybe work with them to make it grow, to make it bigger, to whatever, to get the word out. Again, invite more people in to collaborate. Make sure you don't give your power away, Aquarius. It's like the Eight of Swords in reverse. Really start thinking about the friendships you hold, Aquarius, the relationships that you have. Also start seeing the individual unique gifts that other people have too. Start looking at other people who do things differently. Say, hey, nobody else does it like Aquarius. Let me go work with that person. Let me invite them into my space, to my life. These are like mutual connections to a cup's energy. The Descendant actually talks about the place where you invite like-minded people to come into your life. This is a great time to start doing this. Why? We are a couple of seasons away from your season, Aquarius season, if you're Aquarius sun. We also have Pluto entering Aquarius in March of 2023. You guys are going to have huge roles right before that happens and right when that planet goes into that sign. All right. Okay, Aquarius. We're going to see what you need to focus on. What does Aquarius need to focus on? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Hey, we've got the 10 of Rods, the 10 of Wands. Some of you, you're pushing it too hard because you're trying to do it all on your own. You're taking on too many responsibilities. You've got a lot to do. Go ask other people to work with you on whatever this is. Maybe you need to teach some people something. Some of you may be stressed out to the point where you're about to collapse. You may already be at the brink of collapse. Something's weighing too heavy on you. Could be an idea, could be a thought, could be a feeling. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Remember, be careful about letting your emotions dictate things fully. You've got to drop the wands, Aquarius. It's time to release all this stuff because it's not yours to carry. Okay. You don't have to be doing all this on your own. Sharing is caring. Right? Some of you, this has to do with a job. Whether it's a 9-to-5 job or something that you've been working on. You're pushing yourself too much. You're pushing yourself too hard. You're doing way too many things at once. And you're not giving yourself a break. Some of you are running yourselves ragged. There may even be health issues that are being caused by this overworked philosophy. your overworked self. Like you have you're really outdoing yourself here, Aquarius. And to some of you, not all of you. You need to learn how to delegate, both at work and in the home. Ask for support. But there are a lot of things that are weighing you down because you're thinking that you have to do everything. And some of you, you're under a tremendous amount of pressure, a tremendous amount of stress. Don't be pressured into doing anything. The body wasn't made to experience stress. It wasn't. Some of you may be feeling the physical effects of the stress, this weight of the world on your shoulders. There's also something about somebody can't carry this burden anymore. Somebody can't keep repeating the same patterns anymore. Somebody can't just keep living their life where they're having to do everything and they're taking on everything that comes to them in the world. There could be an energy here where I'm getting single parent energy, or you've been doing a lot, but that's because you've been trying to make ends meet. You've been trying to hold down the fort. You've been trying to dabble into different things. But it seems like for some of you, somebody's going to offer you some help or willing to work with you on something because they see how brilliant you are and how innovative you are, how out of the box you are. You're not like other people. You don't think like other people. And because of that, other people of the normal society consider you to be way out there and that you don't make sense when you do. So there could be somebody here who is wanting to work with you. Here, Aquarius, let me take this weight off your shoulders. Let me help you out. What can I do for you? All right. What can I do for you, Aquarius? Let me pick up some of those wands for you. Let me carry this for you. Right? This could even be about releasing your burdens and your stresses to God. You do not need to carry this, Aquarius. That's God's doing. So if you're feeling this heaviness here, it's time to release and give it to God. But at the same time, if this is more about taking on too many responsibilities, You got to take some things off your plate. You got to reduce the amount of hard work that you're doing. You got to reduce the amount of things that you think you're responsible for. I said delegate, start making adjustments. You got to offload these wands, Aquarius. Because it's been too heavy for you. You're pushing something too hard. You're forcing something to happen or forcing something. Don't push too hard, Aquarius. When it becomes too much, when you're on the brink of that, you stop. You don't try to keep running yourself to the ground. There's also something about you are so close to the end of dealing with a lot. With dealing with a lot of responsibilities, with dealing with a lot of burdens, with your journey, because 10s are about endings and beginnings. So the others of you, you are on the brink of a change, of feeling more free, of feeling more content, of feeling more liberated. And there is an energy here where someone's coming in to help you so that you're not carrying all of this anymore. Maybe a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but it's the devil. I'm hearing restrictions are being lifted. There's something here, karmic, that you've been trying to pay, and it's been a big battle. It's been a huge struggle. It's been a lot. You're like, oh my gosh, when is this going to be over? How much pressure am I going to take? How much stress am I going to take? How many more things do I need to deal with? That's because for some it might have been karmic. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. Saturn's the lord of karma, which is why I say that. Okay? So, for those of you who are overdoing it at a job, maybe you're working multiple jobs and you're doing a side hustle. If you're overdoing it here, ask yourself why, honestly, Aquarius. Is it because of the money? Because of possessions? Because of things? Is it because of a karmic connection? Are you burdened and stressed, or you're trying to force things to happen? You're pushing too hard because you're trying to have something change in your connection with your counterpart? Could be a lot of things. But you are being asked to release toxic energies, release toxic people, release these addictions, these obsessions with working too many jobs, with working too many hours, with doing so many things at the same time. I gotta pay this bill, I gotta do that, I gotta mow the lawn, I gotta paint, I gotta take care of somebody, I gotta bake this cake, I have to go to the post office, I have to go watch somebody's kid, I have to go drive to the store, that's an hour away to pick up something from somebody. I don't know. Somebody's taking on responsibilities that they should not be taking on. Or it could just be doing too many things on your own in the house. I gotta get this done, I gotta get that done, I gotta get that done. It has to be done now. No. No, you don't. Because you guys got a heavy message last week. There's something with your health is failing. You're underneath a huge amount of stress. Some of you, not all of you. You need to learn to delegate. Write down a list of all the chores, of all the things you got to do that Aquarius has to do, and say, okay, who can I give this chore to? Who is capable of having this responsibility? Now, if you don't have anybody, this is the time for you to set your priorities straight. If you don't have to do XYZ, put it on for another day. Put it on another list. But remember, your health is of the utmost importance, right? You wake up, you take care of you first. It's like the first thing that I do when I wake up, I pray, I do a meditative stretch, and I pray in my bed. I do not get out of bed. I do not touch the phone unless I'm listening to music during a meditative stretch. I don't do any of that stuff until I meditate and I pray. Sometimes I have to get up and pee. I'll go pee, go back, nothing you need to know, and I'll go back to prayer and meditation. Some of you need to set priorities. You need to put yourself in the front burner first and foremost, and then start tackling, what am I going to do now? What is very important for me to do right now? Some of you might be getting sidetracked or adding certain things that you need to be doing to avoid doing your mission work or to avoid doing something you know you need to be doing. Okay? Because you're really overdoing it with this. It's a very heavy load on you. You're at the max. Because you're not delegating. There's some obsession that some of you have with doing everything on your own. Or thinking that you need to keep busy or that you're going to be successful because you're doing 10 million things. That's not the case, Aquarius. That's not the case. Some of you are still being ruled by materialism. Some of you are worried about money. Maybe you're stressed out about your money. So you're trying to take on too many clients, too many patients, too many consumers, too many something. If you're working with other people, okay? The devil's got you. Ooh, don't get offended by this, but this is what they want me to say. Do not get offended. I just heard, do not let the devil grab you by the balls, okay? Or by the horns, pretty much. Some of you, these dark energies are trying to run you to the ground. The devil is trying to keep you in his corner, keep you tied to him. He's like, no, Aquarius, you got to do everything on your own because nobody else can do it right. No, Aquarius, you have to do all these things because if you don't, you will be looked at as a poor mother, as a poor father, as a unsuccessful employee, unsuccessful business person. The devil's putting stuff into your head, Aquarius. This energy here, it's causing you to be 10 of Wands. You are on the brink of collapse. You need to release this. And one of the things you need to do is release this guy right here. Some of you don't realize you're obsessed. You have an addiction to doing too much. It could stem from childhood, some sort of programming, some sort of false belief that you have to do all of this stuff because of X, Y, Z. Because I need the money. Because I'll be more successful. Because somebody's going to see me as this amazing hard worker and I can do everything on my own. Because I am independent and I am this and I am that. No, not when it causes you to be on the brink of collapse. When you're stressed out, when you're so burdened and you're like, I'm tired, I can't do this anymore. You can't do anything else, let alone take care of yourself. Some of you are restricting your own self. You got to drop this load. Because it is not working for you, Aquarius. Some of you still have this tendency to push too hard, and that is not necessary. You need to learn to delegate. And if you don't have anybody to delegate to, you need to take things off of your list. You know what is really important in your life. For some of you, your health is super important right now. We got this message last week. And I'm going to call you out on this, Aquarius, only because I'm coming from a place of truth and unconditional love. But there's a little bit of stubbornness here because there's some sort of false belief that it's something about success, or maybe your parents ingrained this in you. Or it could be because everybody else doesn't do it right. If you're delegating, have you even given the person a chance? Are you willing to compromise, to collaborate? Collaborate, Aquarius. Work with those who can help you out. Do not be afraid of asking for that help. There's a huge attachment to focusing too much on work. You are attached to your job. You are attached to the money. It's materialism. It's this false. What God? See, my guides are throwing at me so much stuff. My brain can't even function right now. You have a skewed definition of success, Aquarius. Some of you do. You do not have to work harder to be better. Work smarter, not harder, Aquarius. You do not have to outdo yourself to be great, to be successful, to be somebody. That is bullshit. There are people who work hard, but they know when to stop. They're not doing it all day, every day. It's like for me, I've gotten behind on my readings again, right? And I'm making sure I don't freak out, I don't stress out, and I don't overdo myself, because the air signs readings have been 2 hours long, okay? If I have enough energy to do another one after this one, then by all means, I'll do it. If my guides say, nope, conserve your energy, Jess, I listen. Because then the devil gets to me and says, oh, Jess, you got to get those videos out. You're behind. You're not going to get this. You're not going to get that. There could be something about, again, money here, or getting the word out, or something along those lines. I know this energy's been getting to me. Something is hooking you. Maybe you have a codependency here. Drugs, alcohol, sex, watching too much TV. You're restricting yourself from taking better care of yourself. You're addicted to power. You're addicted to control. You have an obsession with something. I don't know. There's something about watching some sort of baking show or TV show or something like that. Now, I'm not saying that you can't watch stuff like that, guys. It's something about binge watching, okay? Moderation here. Something, you're very hooked on something. I just heard hooked on phonics. Oh my God. My guides, I tell you. Release those limiting beliefs about yourself, about what success is, about what happiness is, what something about making money. Maybe you have a weird, unhealthy relationship with money or material things. You gotta let go of whatever this is. You got to let go of those wands. You need to drop them, because this is going to get worse. There's something big coming for you, Aquarius, and the devil is trying to keep you from it. Again, he's trying to keep you chained to him by continuing to attach yourselves to these things that are toxic, that are not for your highest good. And it's causing this. Huge burdens. Some of you are carrying out burdens you should not be carrying. Your kids, family members, co-workers, your clients, your whomever. There's like somebody here who's got a client, or they work with somebody who's like, oh my my God, Aquarius, I need you to do this for me, and I can't do this without you, whatever. Again, when we talk about collaborating with like-minded people, whoever is being attached to you or codependent on you, you're enabling that behavior. Some of you have a fear of delegating, of working with other people. There's something here about you, and this is not a knock on you, Aquarius, but I'm getting it very strongly. Something about you, it's a dark side about yourself, about you not willing to work with others because there's something about stubbornness. There's something about you're thinking that those people or that person is not going to do it right, or they're going to do it in some way that's like half-assed, or you're not going to like it, or something like that, when you haven't even given the person a chance. That's for some of you, not for all of you. There are others of you, if you're addicted to like watching TV and doing things that are not healthy for you, probably joining a community of like-minded people, like my Capella circle, my Friday session with the 1111 portal, okay, to boost your energies, because some of you, your energies are very, very, very low. Maybe whatever you're addicted to, you're hooked on, pull out of that and start working with others to raise your vibration, to get you detached from those toxic, dark things, from those karmic patterns. Could even be karmic relationships, okay? Karmic connections. There's this thing about working with other people. Not only about you need to delegate and work with other people to help you alleviate this stress, this burden here. There's also something about you guys are like putting too much, you're doing too much of something. You are overdoing it with something, and you know what that thing is. And you are being asked to work with somebody else to help you to drop that pattern, to stop repeating those karmic patterns, to help you to stop with the addictions, stop with the obsessions, help you to stop being codependent on someone, something. Okay? There's a fear here. You got to face your shadow self and ask yourself, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep stressing out? Why do I keep overburdening myself? Why do I keep taking on responsibilities that are not mine? Why do I keep taking other people's burdens that are not mine? Why do I work so hard for money? Why am I scared about not having enough money? You see where this is going? But yeah, there is a smaller group of you where you're freeing yourself of your karma because you've paid off your karmic debt. You've learned your karmic lessons. You let go of the things that hooked you. You let go of those toxic things, those patterns, those attachments. You could have even let go of a lot of material possessions. Some of you got overburdened with something, with things, money, job. It became too much for you because there was an unhealthy attachment. See what happens? There is an unhealthy attachment for some of you, or was, to the material world, to money, to things. And it got to be too much. And God told you to let go of it all, and you did. The others of you are being told to drop it now, before it gets worse, before it consumes you. But there's a smaller group that completed this already. This is completion. You are no longer of the material world, Aquarius. You are just in it. That was a huge accomplishment. Some of you really had to cut the chains that were binding you to this because it was becoming unbearable at some point. It was getting to be too much, and you cut the cord. You broke the chains. You dropped the wands. There's a smaller group, as I said, you've completed learning those karmic lessons about being stuck on the material world. Stuck on something, continuing to date karmics, continuing to engage in toxic situations or relationships. You've stopped being codependent. You stop with those addictions and obsessions. There's something about finding a more value about, what do I want to say? Something about sex here. I'm hearing sexual union. Okay. Some of you detached yourself fully from the material world, and you guys, you're about detachment, right? Top of the deck is Emperor. Some of you need to bring order to chaos. You've got to get stable. You've got to put some organization into your life here and get serious about it. Take action now to get your life in order, Aquarius. The others of you, this is indicative of your divine masculine who's coming to help you with something where you're not going to have to be doing everything on your own. There is help for you here. Could be from an Aries, or it's from a your divine masculine. Somebody's ready to take the lead here to help you, because you have been dealing with a lot. You have been carrying a lot, but there is somebody here who's been able to balance themselves out. They're about to enter in a completely different cycle here. And it looks like the divine masculine is coming in to help you with this. Being the provider and the protector, there could be like a burden about something about money here. Or being the only person that does everything for the kids, or does everything in your house or something like that. But there's somebody here who's coming to help. But the others of you, you need to bring order to chaos. As I said, you got to start organizing yourself. Get serious about it. Start taking action. Start being the leader in your life. I talked about a lot of you are leaders. This is also talking about with building those communities, those social groups. Start creating them, Aquarius, because you're meant to lead them. You're meant to teach others to lead based off of your experiences. Okay? All right. Let's see what you need to avoid. I think we already talked about what does Aquarius need to avoid. There it is. Thank you, Holy Spirit. 5 of Swords. Okay. This is about you are engaging with people, situations that are a waste of your time. Your energies are being wasted by trying to argue with people, by trying to one-up people, by trying to do it your way. This is the time for you to do things differently. It's time to change it up. 5 is about change. There's an energy here for somebody, at least one person, who's like, I gotta win at all costs. I gotta do this, come hell or high water. I gotta be the one to do this. And see with this defeat here, some of you get to a place where it's a little bit controlling, like the emperor. He's very excessively controlling, very demanding, could be a little bit temperamental. They could lose all control, but there's also a fear of losing control. Because somebody here wants control over everything. This could be about either you or somebody taking advantage of you, Aquarius. But there's some sort of altercation, some conflict that you continuously engage yourself in, and it's not working out. Somebody needs to take the high road, and I think it's you. You need to shift the energy. Embrace change. Change what you are doing and learn how to become more adaptable. Right? You are still going to be your own unique self here, Aquarius, but you've got to not be afraid of change. Not be afraid of delegating. You can't control everything. You are actually adding karma to yourself when you do that. There's like this self-sacrificing energy. You may try to you may be trying to have someone feel defeated or feel like less worthy of themselves because you may assume that they're not playing by the rules. There's something about mental, emotional, and verbal abuse with this card because there are swords here. Somebody who doesn't give him a chance. It's like this guy takes the swords before they could even engage in the battle. Oh, no, I'm not going to fight you. I'm just going to take your sword. I'm not even going to give you the opportunity to beat me. I'm not going to give you the opportunity to take over. This is unfinished business. You may be thinking that you may be afraid to give something to someone or delegate something to someone because they don't finish it or they don't play by your rules. And you're left like, wait, what? What just happened? I didn't get anywhere. I lost. Some of you could be very competitive and you do not like to lose. You do not like to, you don't like defeat. So you outdo yourself to not make yourself look bad, something like that. You want to be right all the time, perhaps? Something's got to change here, Aquarius. Because for some of you right now, the energies are not high vibrational. They are not. There is a variety of ways to get things done, Aquarius. Use your innovative mind. That is what God blessed you with. It's time to do things differently. Think outside the box. You have a different way of doing things. Use your Aquarius blessing. Because you are wasting your time trying to win at all costs. You're wasting your time dealing with this energy. Because it's really not helping you, Aquarius. And I say that out of a place of love. And some of you may not like hearing what I'm saying right now because you're so used to doing it your way. You're so used to it being a certain way. But it's time for a change. The situation doesn't serve you whatsoever. Is this really worth your energy and your time, Aquarius? And I bet you $1 million, as soon as I said that, you said no. It's not. You got to be honest with yourself. Don't get all emotional about it. Use your head a little bit. This is something about trying to win the day all day, every day. You don't have to win all the time. There's negative energy coming from the people involved in this, which is why I said, go find like-minded people. Go get some help. Find a community where it's going to be uplifting. It's going to be empowering. It's going to help you to see things differently, help you to deal with what this reading is talking about. Maybe this is even releasing an attachment to an outcome, and you're draining yourself because of that. You're burdening yourself because you're working too hard. You're pushing yourself too much to get something accomplished. Take what you've learned and do something different about it. This is a need for greater self-awareness, Aquarius. Oh, God. Tower. You're trying to avoid the inevitable. You can't. This is divine intervention. Some of you keep being taken off your path to be put on the right one, and you go right back onto the wrong path. You guys, some of you are repeating the same karmic behaviors. God knocks you out of the tower. There's an overthrow here. Something comes crumbling down. Something shocking happens. It's sudden. It's chaotic. And you're like, I don't want to be in this. Nope, 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 nope. And then you try to do it the way that you were doing it before. Some of you are doing that. You're trying to delay what's inevitable because God is going to put you on the path you need to be on regardless. No matter how crazy it seems. Some of you are very fearful of destruction. Maybe even of bankruptcy. Maybe somebody's in there up to their neck in debt or something like that. You're resisting change. Inevitable change, Aquarius. You gotta stop stalling. You know this is a waste of your time. You know this is a waste of your energy. This situation is not serving you, so you need to do something about it. Could be with people. Could be just what you're doing in your own life, your patterns. If God keeps knocking you out of the tower and you keep trying to climb back in there, he's going to knock you out right over again. Aquarius, that's how it works. You've got to embrace the change when you get knocked out of the tower, when you get overthrown. There's just sudden, drastic life changes. This is happening because God's trying to give you something better. So let go. And let God take over. There's something here. Somebody may be trying to avoid a divorce. That's for somebody specific. There's a lot of arguing and fighting, a lot of conflict in the home, in your job, both. Because somebody here is being, you're the one overdoing it. Some of you, or your person is, but I might be thinking it's you, Aquarius. You're trying to take too much control of the situation. You're forcing things. You're pushing too hard. And somebody may be telling you, hey, Aquarius, let me help you. Go get some help. Go work with somebody else. Give some of your, whatever it is that's burdening you, to other people. Maybe somebody's trying to help you out and you're kind of shutting them down. You may try to avoid humiliation because you know, Aquarius, that things need to change. And somebody here is trying to get you to change or trying to help out. And you're like, again, you're shutting them down. You're putting them in this place where it's like defeat. Nope, I'm shutting you down. That's it. Nope, I'm winning. I won. You can't even say anything to me. I've already won the argument. I don't lose the argument. Aquarius, God's trying to get you to wake up about something. Because if you don't, if this tower hasn't happened already, it's about to happen. And it could be complete destruction where everything will fall around you. And this has to do something with a divorce here. If you're trying to avoid getting divorced because you keep arguing with this person, maybe you need to hear the person out. And you gotta stop trying to overdo it with your responsibilities, taking on everything. And then maybe you get mad at somebody, your spouse, someone, because they're not helping you out. But are you giving them the chance to help out? Are you compromising? Are you collaborating, working together? Hey, so-and-so, you take these 5 tasks, I'll take these 5. I'm pretty good at these 5 things. You're pretty good at these 5 things. Let's work as a team. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's going to end up in divorce if somebody doesn't take the high road. Work together. But again, now, if you're not on the same page, you don't see things eye to eye. It's the same thing that happened with my husband and me, my then husband. I ended up realizing too late we were never on the same page ever. And honestly, I saw the red flags. And I tried to avoid it. I tried to avoid the red flags. I did. And then it got too much. I was like, I can't. And I filed for divorce. There's nothing wrong with this. If you realize, Aquarius, if you're married right now and you're dealing with somebody like these struggles, and you start to realize that you guys just don't gel, you don't see eye to eye on things, I don't know. I cannot tell you what to do. But it's not a bad thing, because here's the thing. I know life would be way more stressful. I don't know where I would be if I would have stayed married to my husband. And there's no judgment on him. There's no knock on him at all. I still love him as a person. He's the father of my son. We've known each other for an incredibly long time. I can't just like throw him out the door, right? I just can't cut him off. I can't. But every time I see why I made the right choice, because there was too much of this going on in the house. It was taxing for me, taxing for him. My son was seeing that stuff. God specifically told me, Jess, this is not a harmonious marriage. It's not a divine marriage. I'm taking you out of this. And he told me to file. And there's nothing wrong with that. But again, I can't tell you what to do. You got to listen to your intuition about whatever the situation is, especially if this has to do with divorce. Okay? I'm at so much more peace in my life. I know I made the right decision because it was toxic for me. Devil, the bottom of the deck. It was a toxic environment, and God does not want any one of us to be in any toxic connections or environments. All right? I'm also getting somebody wants to make amends with you. Somebody is changing the way they do things. They could very well have been hostile toward you. They could have been very belittling and very condescending, taking advantage of you, dishonesty. They tried to one-up you all the time. They tried to take your sword. They tried to humiliate you because they were trying to save themselves. They tried to hurt you before you could hurt them. And someone had a huge revelation about you, Aquarius, that they cannot delay the inevitable. They're trying to avoid another tower moment in their life by finally coming to you to make things right, to make amends, to do it differently, to change, to embrace change, because you cannot avoid what God has for you. There's change is inevitable. So there's somebody here, Aquarius, that you know where there's unfinished business, cards left on the table, words left unsaid. This person has so many things to say. And it's going to be a shocker to you, because this person's going to say, I'm going to admit what I did to you, and I'm sorry. There's unfinished business between us. I need to clear that up. I need to change this around because so many things were left unsaid, and I do not want to leave us in that state. So instead of God coming in and doing it for them, this person is going to come in and do it before God does it. Before God gives them another tower moment. This is going to be very shocking news for you, Aquarius. When this person admits why they treated you the way that they did. And again, there's a divine masculine here who wants to work with you. Okay. They could have been very well overburdened and stressed out by not talking to you about rectifying this situation. About saying, I'm sorry, apologizing, there's regret, there's shame here, there's humiliation. They were afraid to face you. I can't face you right now, I'm hearing. But the stress has gotten too great for them that they know they need to change this. And they need to come clean. They can't avoid this anymore. They could be very well afraid of conflict, which is why they've been a little bit hesitant to talk to you about this. They may have had a tower moment already because of this. A sudden revelation. Oh shit. I can't leave us in this situation. I need to explain myself is what I'm hearing, because this has become too great for that person. So that energy may not be yours, Aquarius, but something is ending here. This person could be completing this stress, this angst that they've been having. They're like about to break here from the pressure of this. The pressure is mounting, I'm hearing. The energy is gaining momentum for this person to finally make amends with you. Because the regret and the shame as to how they treated you is really killing them. And again, they could either be getting this now to avoid a tower moment, or they already had the tower moment. Maybe they already had the sudden revelation. Oh my God, I need to do something about this. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Playing Series. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, your clarity. Wow. Magician. You got to create your own magic here, Aquarius. This is about you taking inspired action on those ideas. You know that you're doing too much. You know that you're stressing out. You're on the brink of the collapse. Some of you, your health is still jacked up. Okay, I'm gonna say it. You need to take inspired action on those ideas, Aquarius. Get out there and change the way you're doing things. You have what it takes. You have all the tools necessary to start that thing. The support group, what somebody here has a very brilliant idea, something about some new technological device or some different way of utilizing technology for their mission, their purpose, their life skill, or whatever it is. You already have what you need, Aquarius. So don't stress out about this. But the others of you, you need a new beginning, and you know it. But this is time for you to start something new, even if you don't really have all the knowledge. Because God's given you enough to deal with this thing. He's given you enough to handle this thing, to create this thing. And for those of you who are overdoing it in your job or taking on too many responsibilities, you got to stop manipulating people. Stop trying to manipulate the situation. You have all of these ideas bubbling through your brain, Aquarius, and you're not doing a damn thing about it. It's going to help you drop all that weight. Innovation and brilliance here are your forte. It's time to actually act upon these God-given gifts that you have. All right? There's Gemini energy. You may literally need to collaborate with a Gemini. That's what I just heard. Or work things through with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but for some of you, that resonated with you, okay? And if this is not starting something, it's joining something. Someone who can help you realize the tools that you have to work your magic, to create your innovative, what's it called? Get going on your creative ideas, your innovative ideas. 8 of Wands. Oh, I just heard something. Somebody here is abusing their power. You have the ability to create the life that you want, Aquarius, but you're utilizing that manifestation power for not so great things. Your thoughts create your reality. Watch those negative thoughts. Get away from that negative energy. Some of you are actually manifesting a very stressful, burdensome life because some of you are overdoing it. You're not delegating. You're not allowing somebody to do the job or to win. 8 of Wands. Too much going on. There's too much going on, Aquarius. A lot of things happening at once. And you're trying to manipulate everything. You're trying to make it all work out, and you can't. It's just the cold, hard truth for some of you. You don't have to do it all. You don't. It's not helping you, and you know it. you do have very brilliant ways of changing this around, Aquarius. There's too much going on in your life. You're manipulating people. You're manipulating situations. It's creating a very chaotic, stressful life for you. This could even be something about travel. Somebody's overdoing it with their travel in their job, and they're like, I don't know, something about you try to get someone to see something your way. Maybe you're going to travel on these trips for work or for whatever this is, to collaborate with people, and you get humiliated, you get defeated. It doesn't work out. You get betrayed. If that's you, Aquarius, think about this. Is that really beneficial for your highest good? Most likely not. That's a side thing for somebody. Just too much going on here. Stalling, slowing down. You're not able to keep up with things, activities, responsibilities like you used to. Things are getting delayed, or you're delaying things because you can't keep up. Something's got to change. The others of you, there is communication coming out of nowhere from someone. It's going to cause a tower moment. There's a shocking news, shocking event going on here. Total surprise. Somebody could be traveling to you out of nowhere by plane, by car. There's communication coming out of the blue. This person's coming to you because they're taking inspired action to make amends, to make things right here, to clear up this unfinished business. That could be you, if you're the one who needs to communicate with this person. All right? Again, there's Gemini energy in here. It's funny because I'm Gemini, or there's something about your chart. You've got a strong Aquarius and Gemini in your chart. Maybe they're your top 3. Maybe Aquarius is your descendant and your ascendant is a Leo. I don't know. That's me, but that's somebody else too. There's fire right there. Somebody's taking action, swift action. Like, I need to make forward progress on this. I need to catch up here. I need to go talk to Aquarius. I need to go travel to Aquarius. I got to show up out of nowhere because I got to clear this mess up. I got to end this burden, this stress, this guilt, this shame. It's too great for me. I need to drop this. I need to trust that I am ready and that I'm able to communicate. This is about willpower to do what they know they are capable of doing because they have all the tools. God is with them on this because the magician is a major arcana. So this individual is focusing heavily on explaining things to you, on communicating. They're starting to take inspired action to do this. It could even be a combination of traveling to you and communicating with you because they want to clear things up. They want to make amends. They know they have to speak the truth, and the magician is communication because it's Gemini, right? Let's see where the 5 of Swords is here. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Got a lot of cards here. Nine of Cups. Chariot. I was picking up Chariot energy. 8 of Swords. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. Look what didn't disappear. 8 of Wands. See? You're delaying the inevitable. You know you need to communicate with someone. You need to collaborate with something. You need to start delegating, whatever this is. You know that you've got to stop stalling. You got to stop delaying this. There could be somebody here who keeps running into air travel delays, or delaying your travel somewhere, or delaying something. Why are you doing that? I love you, Aquarius. You know I do, but what is this? You're taking your sweet time. You're putting something on hold. I talked about something gaining momentum, but there's also you losing momentum, losing energy. You can't do everything you used to. You can't. There's something here about somebody needs to accept the fact that they're not a spring chicken anymore. And that's okay. All right? There could have been something that you could have done about your past to kind of allow you to keep up with the energies here, but don't beat yourself up for that if that's not the case, Aquarius. You got to stay focused on what it is you need to be doing. And some of you, it's doing too much. You're slowing down and things are like falling by the wayside, right? Falling out of the tower. It's time for you to do something about this. You may very well need to communicate about this with someone and say, hey man, I can't do this anymore. I need some help. Collaboration. There's also like a boost of energy. And I talked about that with my Friday session on November 11th at noon. It's a live, but remember what I said. If you can't make the live, you will still greatly benefit. You will still get a boost of power, a boost of energy when you watch the replay, okay? I promise you that. Even if you get the seat, you do not have to be there for the live. You will just get the exclusive access to the private link to view that session, that event. Someone here, so if this is a person, your divine masculine coming towards you, someone is putting this on hold, communicating with you, delaying this, stalling, because they're regretful that they took advantage of you, that they said harsh words to you. They were very hurtful. They were in and out of your life. Here one day, gone the next. They were afraid to give away their power, or they were allowing other people to take their power from them. We talked about that. Don't give your power away. Or somebody has to relinquish their power because there's something about overdoing it. Again, with the excessive control, right? Self-limiting beliefs. Someone is paralyzed with fear to get themselves out of a situation, thinking that they can't get out, but they can't. They feel like they're stuck. There's no way out, but there's always a way out, and that's through God. Apparently, with the shame and regret here of how they acted, they feel like, I'm stuck. I got myself into a rock and a hard place. What do I do? You need to communicate. Doom and gloom and crisis. Maybe a crisis happened for you, or you're going through a crisis right now. And maybe you need to explain that. You need to come in as the Knight of Swords and be honest and ambitious and being willing to speak your truth, to do the honorable, the right thing. Okay? Chariot. Obstacles, blocks. This could literally be travel delays, okay? Something was causing travel delays, and you were probably about to You made plans to talk to somebody. You made plans to see somebody, and that kept getting delays. You were trying to go by car. You were trying to go by air, because this is by car. In most cases, this is air travel. All right. Maybe you planned the trip, and your plans got disrupted by divine intervention. That's for somebody who's traveling. And you said, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But God's like, no, I got in the way for a reason, to buy you some time, to get you to be there at the right time. I don't know what that is, but there's something about travel here. Also, maybe the divine is putting obstacles in your way for a reason. This is a major arcana again. All right. This is taking action. This is willpower and fortitude. Make forward progress. The I think I can card. I tend to call this the Thomas the Train card. But it's really the little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. I can do this. I can go the distance. Because you can. And then 9 of Cups. Selfishness. Me, me, me. Is this dream going to come true? Is this wish going to come true? Am I going to be able to do this? Can I be happy? Somebody here, self-indulgent or attached to materialism, is causing problems for you. Could be a huge obstacle. When I talked about being forceful, some of you are evading following your divine guidance, because you don't think that it's going to lead you to where you need to be. Could very well, you don't think it's going to lead you to happiness and satisfaction. But because some of you are forcing the issue, you're forcing something, it's not going in your way. You can't get past something because you keep blocking yourself, or you're allowing somebody else to block you, or something. This is self-limiting beliefs. It's up to you. You're not stuck. That's an illusion. You got to get out of your head. Get into your heart. There's got to be head-heart balance here. Use some logic. Bring some chaos to the order to fix this crisis. Because you have the ability to fix this, Aquarius. Stop with the negative thinking. You're one sword away from the 9 of Swords. That's anxiety, super stressed out, sleepless nights, low vibrational energy. You get sick, you can't do anything. Being too impulsive and trying to rush things to get things done. That depletes your energy. 5 of Swords is depletion of energy there. Because it's a waste of your energy. So yeah, it looks like whoever's coming in, this divine masculine coming in to fix this situation, when we're looking at the cards for what to avoid, but this person can't avoid this any longer. Because God's like, I'm showing you what needs to be done. So your person, this is shocking. It's sudden. It's out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Fast. It's sudden. Things start taking off when this person comes in. I can't tell you enough how fast this is. It's coming in hot. Whatever this is, this communication for some of you causes a complete, utter, dramatic change in your life. 0 to 100 is what I heard. You're going to go through some massive tower moment in this communication. Whatever this is, maybe even my reading, is going to shift something dramatically for you. Get ready to go from 0 to 100. These are sudden, drastic life changes, guys. Your world is going to change in the blink of an eye. Because God is behind this. It's like he's trying to get you to catapult several timelines. You're being shot out of a cannon. This person's coming in out of nowhere. Because they want to fix things. They want to do the right thing. This is sweeping you off your feet. This is coming in to be the knight shining armor. They're coming in to save the day. Not that you need saving, but God has been revealing to them something about your person needs help. Your person is in a difficult situation. And God could very well be the one who's sending your person to come get you out of there. I'm hearing I'm coming to get you. It's fast. It's a huge leap forward. Major progress being made here. Somebody's traveling to you. Somebody's taking action. They're following their divine guidance, finally. Nine of Cups, because they know you're their wish fulfillment. They don't want to be happily single anymore. They want the 10 of Cups. They want the 10 of Pentacles. They're not going to be ruled by the materialistic world anymore. They're not going to be selfish anymore. Trying to swallow their pride because they didn't want to admit what they did to you. But the God keeps telling them over and over again, you need to fix this situation, so and so. They know that you make their world happier. Jeez Louise. And Magician, this means this is going to pop out of nowhere. It's like the rabbit coming out of the hat. There's magical, all of a sudden, windfalls of abundance, magic appearing. Something magical is about to happen. This is going to blow you out of the water, but in a good way. These utterly dramatic changes, life changes, are going to blow you out of the water. 0 to 100. Okay? All right. What am I doing? I'm putting all these cards back, but you guys won't be able to see them anyway because there's really not enough room on here. Okay. Holy shitballs. What is going on with you air signs? There's some big things going on with air. I also believe Scorpio got 2 towers. And you guys got another one. There's something with the Scorpio eclipse energy is what I'm being told that's causing all of this. All right. What guidance do we have for Aquarius? Debt paid off. Oh boy. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. I did say something about your debt is up to your neck and you're afraid of like filing for bankruptcy or something like that, or you've already filed for it or something. I don't know. That's somebody for specific. Express your individuality. That's you. Allow your true self to shine because you're awesome. New career. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. Oh my God. Healing, healed, and healer. Healing energy surrounds you in this situation. Some of you, you're being catapulted into having new careers as being a healer. I like this debt paid off card. I did say magical windfall of abundance. There's some sort of stress, some sort of something with money being tight or something like that. Like you can't get out of something. Like once the money comes in, it goes back out, something like that. But it looks like the universe is bringing in somebody to help with that. That paid off. This card signals an impressive shift in your financial situation. You've made the clear decision to be free of old debts, and the universe is responding in kind. I did say something about somebody learned their karmic lessons with regards to money, material things, possessions, the material world, okay? You paid off your karma with that because you've made the decision to clear yourself and free yourself of old debts. You're presented with opportunities to reduce your debt, including new avenues of income and inner guidance about reducing non-essential spending. As you follow these leads, your financial situation rapidly improves. Others of you need to stop spending so much. Again, getting caught up in the material world, addictions, obsessions to things, maybe having all these subscriptions to services or whatever that are not for your highest good. I don't know. You guys know what this is. Additional meanings are make a clear-cut decision to be debt-free and the universe will deliver. Cut up your credit cards, question each expenditure to see if it's really necessary or just an impulsive purchase. Impulsiveness with that Knight of Swords. Maybe you guys are arguing about money with your spouse or a friend or somebody. Know that you deserve to be and can be debt-free. Resolve to initiate new spending habits. Pay cash for everything. And if you don't have the cash, don't buy it. Tithe 10% of your income. You'll receive a financial windfall. Affirm often that God is the true source of your supply. That is what I had to learn. That God is my only source of supply. I did say windfall of abundance, a windfall of money. Financial windfall is coming with this for some of you. But that's for those of you who've karma. Release the attachment to the 3D world. Express your individuality. I think Libra got this too. You drew this card because you worry about social acceptance. The fairies want to celebrate your uniqueness, since to them you're delightful and perfect just as you are right now. The fairies love your creativity and they urge you to just be yourself. Don't squelch your true self in order to gain others' approval. Pretending doesn't work anyway and you can't please everyone. Instead, enjoy being authentic and trust that like-minded people will be attracted to you. Oh, now I get it. I get it, guys. I freaking get it. Dress in a way that makes you happy. Trust and follow through with your creative ideas and visions. Speak your truth. Join the Red Hat Society, an international social group for fun-loving women over 50. That might be resonant for somebody. Express your creativity through an artistic project or new business idea. I'm now getting why, and I'm going to share this with you. It's now hitting me. And I know one of you who's an Aquarius said something along the lines of this. With me and my work, right? I do things very differently in my Aquarius moon. I speak my truth. I know a lot of people can't handle it just yet. All right? I do this in the way that God has asked me to do it in. I've always done things differently from everybody else. And sometimes people didn't like that, especially at my career as a systems engineer. It happened to me a lot. I'm getting it because when I think about all the people who are drawn to these videos, they're supposed to be like-minded people. They're supposed to be similar to me. And because I am so different, I am so unique compared to other people who do this, I'm not necessarily at this time going to attract those same type of people as how I am presenting myself, what my values are, how I view things, that type of thing. I believe this is what my guys were trying to tell me just now about that. But I realized that I was not going to conform to what everybody else was doing with tarot and YouTube and stuff like that. I was going to make sure that I stayed true to myself. And I did these things the way that I know I'm supposed to do them in because I've been guided to do them. New career. The fairy sent this card in answer to your dreams and prayers about your career. I think Libra got this too. The universe is responding to your spoken and silent desires to have a fulfilling and meaningful profession. This is a reminder to keep your thoughts positive and continue taking guided action steps, such as additional education, networking with people in the industry you'd like to work in, updating and sending out your resume or marketing materials, and engaging in creative pursuits. Daily action combined with prayer opens career doors for you. I was going to say car doors. That's not a coincidence. Okay. Chivalry, I'm getting, sweeping you off your feet. Somebody is very unique. There's somebody here who opens car doors. There's not a coincidence that I said with prayer opens car doors for you. Let me tell you something. If you think chivalry is dead, that is a lie. My counterpart has actually opened doors for me. The restaurant door, the car door, all of that. Yes, that does exist. So there may be somebody watching here, especially if you're a male and you do that type of stuff, and this is very unique to you because you know that a lot of other males don't do it. Be your true self. Don't be like anybody else. If you're the chivalrous person, whoever is watching this, keep doing that. Keep doing that. God loves that about you. He wanted me to tell you. All right. But for the others of you, there's something about a career change here. Now, when I talked about my stuff, with whatever you guys are being innovative with, God could be catapulting you into something very different because you may be prepared for the next best thing. Because maybe what you're doing has been preparing you for a greater purpose. Hence a new career change. Others of you, you're shifting out of the 3D world into more of having a career based off of things that you are gifted at, you're skilled at, and working with other people on that. The situation you've inquired about is healing. Your prayers have been heard and are being answered at this very moment. You have healing abilities that you can use for the benefit of the situation as well as to help heal other people. Additional meanings are your life purpose involves healing. You or the person you're inquiring about are experiencing healing. Know that the situation is already healed in spiritual truth. Take courses or read about healing, work, or open a healing center. What? Sorry, I got a message. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's get your wellness message. What is the wellness message for Aquarius? What wellness tip do we have for them for this week? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. That one wants to come out. Morning rituals. In the mornings, I will take time to tune into myself to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for ones that do. There's some strong energy that some of you people, you're addicted to your phones. Social media. That's another addiction. I don't know if I said that. I did say something about Netflix or watching movies, binge watching something, or you're binging on social media. Scroll through Instagram, TikTok, shit like that. I'm not judging you guys because I know some of you do it. You and I both know that is not a healthy habit. It's part of your devil energy. Some of you are trying to deal with your stress by doing these things that are more toxic to you than you think. You got to change up your routine. If you join me on Friday, you will be able to get some guidance on what to do about this. Okay? I will tell you mine. Every morning, I was just talking to my family about this earlier, because I think my aunt didn't know about this. Every morning, before I get out of bed, I do a meditative stretch while listening to instrumental music, and then I meditate, and then I pray for 1 to 2 hours before I do anything. If I have to pee, I get up and pee and go back to do that. I need to set myself up here first so I can deal with whatever comes my way for the rest of the day. If I get on the verge of being stressed out or anything like that, I know when to stop. And if something chaotic happens, I'm already in a good place to deal with it. And again, I'm able to get back to center where I'm not affected by it the rest of the day. It starts with what you do in the morning. If you are going on your phone every day and scrolling through things and answering your emails and texting and stuff like that, you need to change your habits. 5 of Swords, do things differently. Change it up. It's a waste of your energy. It's a waste of your time. It's depleting your energies, okay? That's why I'm so huge on doing wellness tips in my readings, because this is Capella Wellness. It's not Capella Tarot like I say every now and again. This is spiritual growth. This is healing. This is you becoming the better version of yourself and living a more healthy, blissful life. That's what I always promote here, or I try to. This is not fortune telling. This is for you to stop with your karmic habits, your karmic patterns, so that you are in a state of peace and bliss practically all day, every day, because it is possible. Bottom of the deck is loving space. I cannot learn another people's lessons. What? I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves or at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. Hold space. You can't learn those lessons for them. They gotta learn them on their own. Everyone's on a different journey. Everyone's on a different time. They got their own karmic debt to pay, and God knows what else. This is some part of you with controlling things, teaching somebody a lesson, maybe, or you learning the lessons about what's not working. Let's do the full moon. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is this full moon total eclipse in Taurus bringing Aquarius? It's time to release negativity. The full moon in Scorpio, and we're in Scorpio season still. See what I said about the negativity? Negative thoughts. It's depleting your energies. It's lowering your vibration. Oh my gosh, what did I tell you? Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. There's your card. I think I said that. Or maybe I said that in somebody else's reading. I remember saying that today. Look, I turned right to it. Here we go. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Emote. It's all better out than in. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. The full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but when you're naughty. If you pull this card, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking about making some magic, this is your sign to do it. You're the magician. You're the alchemist. And for those of you, if you keep dealing with people who are berating you, who are belittling you, taking advantage of you, being emotionally, verbally, mentally abusive, okay? The communication with this person is not nice. Stop engaging in that. It's a waste of your time. Whether it's the things that you're doing in your life or with people, they are lowering your vibration. You are responsible for your happiness and your well-being. 9 of Cups. Your happiness. Someone may be an angry drunk, because this can be a drinking card. Alcoholism, okay? I don't know where that came up, but that's what I got. New moon in Aquarius. You showed up twice. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity, so this is the time to move forwards. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with a suggestion that you may need to do things independently or on your own, but be loving and not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Now, I know that's maybe conflicting with what I said. Need to do things independently on your own. I got the opposite, but you take that how it fits your situation. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but whom you know. You need to be more detached from the situation. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Aquarius is the sign of invention, modern advances in technology, and humanity. Its energy is a little brittle. It's individual, scientific even, and relatively emotionally detached. Dropping convention works well with this energy. Surrender to the divine. Let go and let God. Get yourself away from toxic, negative environments, guys. Maybe you're watching too much on TV, TikTok, whatever. We just had the freaking elections. That's seeping into you. It's not helping for some of you, and you know it. All right, let's do the love portion of this. And now, just bear in mind, this does not just have to be related to your love interest or your counterpart or whatever, your soulmate. It could be anyone that you have a relationship with. It could also be about the relationship with yourself. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Planetarians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is coming to Aquarius in love? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Planetarians, please and thank you. Coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. I'm hearing this friendship is leading to more. There's somebody here, what's coming to you is that someone wants to meet up with you for a cup of coffee, for tea, for a drink. They want to talk. Again, clearing up this unfinished business type of thing. This could also be for others of you something about a friendship. Something about building a friendship back up or making amends with a friend or something. Bottom of the deck is palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, and endurance and flexibility. Somebody's now stable enough to have an honest conversation with you because they feel uplifted now. They're not worried about being rejected, about being shamed, humiliated, whatever. They have this strength about them now. They're a lot more stable than what they used to be. There could have been where they may have been wanting to travel to you or meet up with you several times, but some crisis kept getting in the way. Divine intervention kept getting in the way. I talked about some of these plans being derailed, being delayed, because they want to talk to you, meet up with you. But apparently things are stable now. But this also means that they're stable and secure too, to be able to talk to you. Well, there we have it. I like you. Someone likes you. Some romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. There could be something significant with this palm tree. You may live in an area with palm trees, or you used to, or you're visiting an area with palm trees, or your person's traveling to a place with palm trees, or something like that. I don't know. There's something about palm trees again. I got that in Libra's reading, if I'm not mistaken. All right, I'm gonna get a message from your person. What does Aquarius' person want to say to them? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Aquarius, you get a bonus card because my guides just said I need to pull from another deck. I'm about to travel to you. Are you ready for me? Oh my God. Guys, I still freak out myself sometimes. Bottom of the deck, I'm terrified of fulfilling my role as a divine masculine. I'm working on this. We saw the divine masculine at the top of the deck. We saw the Emperor. This person may be telling you this. I actually got this card in my full moon reading. There's strong travel here, for sure. Chariot, Eight of Wands, we saw it twice at the bottom of the deck. Coming out of left field. I forgot what I was going to call this. I had an idea, but it's going to be very similar to that reading that blew up my channel. I mean, that energy keeps surfacing for you guys. Utterly dramatic life changes are happening. 0 to 100. And it all starts with this message. God just lit a fire under my ass. I'm taking action and moving towards you right now. Oh, there's the fire. Divine intervention. God came in to get this guy going, to get this girl going. Oh, geez, Louise. I'm driving to see you no matter how many miles it is. Be ready. I talked about either flying or driving. I don't want to be alone anymore. I need you in my life. I talked about someone, they're not full, they've been okay, satisfied by themselves. They have material wealth or whatever. They're living a nice life, but it's not the same without you in it. I talked about they don't want to be single anymore. They've been happily single, but they don't want to live life on their own. There's the top of the deck. Just because I'm silent doesn't mean I don't want to talk to you, because I do. Well, they're going to come talk to you. They're going to come talk to you. Look, I'm so very sorry for everything. To see how I'm talking about I'm sorry. 5 of Swords. I'm sorry for acting that way. What did I do with that? Oh, here it is. Okay, guys, they want me to pull another one for you. Oh, gosh. They really want to jump out already. What else does Aquarius' person want to say to them? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, your clarity. This could even just be about you traveling, Aquarius, all right? Wow, I want to reconcile with you and make things right. That's exactly what I said. Get ready. I'm about to make an appearance. I said showing up at the door, I think, did I not? Holy shit, I understand the purpose of this connection. I need to tell you the truth. I can't hold it in anymore. I was talking about the Eight of Wands. This pressure is too great for them. They need to make it right. They need to say something to you. The dam is about to break. This is the energy of the weekly, right? Allow me back into your world, please. You're beautiful inside and out. This is going to be for some, not for all. This could even just about you need to reconcile with somebody you've been arguing with a lot. Does not have to be your person. Okay? Does not have to be your person. It could be a family member, a coworker, whatever. Could even be arguing about travel. You take this how it resonates, guys. But if you're thinking about your divine masculine coming to see you, it depends on where you are in your journey. Have you paid off your karmic debt yet? Have you let go of everything God has told you to let go of, and you're continuing to be happy without all that shit? If that's you, your person's ready for you. And you're ready for your person. Amongst other things, right? You could be doing your mission work already and all that type of stuff. So, again, take it how it resonates. All right, guys, you got the longest reading so far this week. If you guys would like a personal reading with me or a live coaching session via phone or Zoom, please check out the description box below for the link to check out my services, or go to capellawellness.com. Check out the service suite there. Or you can sign up for one of my 14-day free trials of my Capella memberships. You get to be entered in to win a free reading from me every month you're a member. I pick one winner every month. It's a free personal reading. You get to have access to daily guidance videos, meditation videos. You get to be part of my members only live sessions. When I have special events, usually I allow the members to have access to that for free, like my Friday Portal Empowerment Summit session, whatever you want to call it. Members will not have to pay for that. So it would be awesome if you had a membership and you can actually benefit from Friday's session that I'm going to hold. Again, if you want to join me for that session and you're not a member, check the description box below. There is a link to take you straight to that portal empowerment session, okay? It's a very reasonable price per seat, okay? I think it would really benefit you, Aquarius, if you're not a member already. And again, if you can't make the live stream, you can still watch the replay and you will still greatly benefit from it. You will still be able to engage in the meditation, in the affirmation, and the affirmations we're going to be saying in that session. You will still be able to be a part of it, even if you cannot be there live, okay? It will still have the same effect. You will still get the link to where that session is, that event is, even if you can't make the live, okay? As long as you buy the ticket, buy the seat, you will still get that link. You do not have to be there when it goes live, when I go live, okay? That link is in the description box below. You can read more about what that event is going to entail. It's going to be very empowering, very motivational, very inspirational. It's going to boost your power. It's going to boost your spiritual gifts and a whole bunch more exponentially, okay? It's going to be an incredibly powerful energetic convergence, okay? The more the merrier, the more we are all there to empower ourselves and to boost ourselves up, the better we're going to be even able to support and empower the collective, okay? You guys are all about that because you are Aquarians. If you have any questions about my memberships, about the live on Friday, about anything else, please do not hesitate to contact me, okay? My email's in the description box. If you go to capellawellness.com, there are plenty of ways to contact me from my website, all right? All right, guys, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Starring out.